All right, here we go. Another 3-minute LinkedIn profile review. If you have any questions about anything I mentioned in this profile review, be sure to leave a comment and ask, and I will be sure to get back to you and make sure you understand what we're covering here and why it's important. If you want more information on all things Salesforce, all free resources, head over to talentstacker.com/now. All right, so Ashley ODELL, Salesforce administrator at Zayo Group. So first thing I'm noticing, profile picture, background image. I like the profile picture. That's pretty cool. Really clean image, has a lot of color. People like that. It looks nice. It's like Instagram worthy. So I like it. Now, background image, we doubled down on the Instagram worthiness, but we are trying to land Salesforce jobs. So that LinkedIn background, let's get something nice and crisp that screams Salesforce, and we're going to be using this as a billboard. So think, if you had a billboard that you wanted employers to look at when they're driving down the road and they look up and they see Ashley ODELL and they want to know more about you and how they can get in touch and why they should care about who you are, that's your billboard. We want to have 2 to 3 bullet points about why you're valuable, and we want to have icons for any certifications that you have or your rank on Trailhead, all that kind of stuff. All right, so it says you're a Salesforce administrator at Zayo Group. I don't know if that means that you're not looking for an entry-level job or you're looking for the secondary, but we're just gonna make you look awesome for Salesforce in general. So let's move down the list. 38 connections. This immediately stands out to me because 38 connections means that you are not active on LinkedIn or you just created this profile yesterday. It could be something like that. But 38 connections, you should be able to just go through and connect with 50 people today and just send connection requests. You don't need to send a message or anything like that. Just send a connection request, get this boosted up, share your LinkedIn profile on the Facebook group Salesforce for Everyone, ask people to connect with you. You should have hundreds of connections by the end of the weekend. So that looks much better when I'm looking at your profile. It shows me that you're involved in the community. Once you get to 500 connections, it just says 500 plus. So that's really all you need to hustle for is the first 500. All right. So moving down, we have your about section. It looks pretty good. It's not bad. I would bullet this out as much as you can. And when I look at it briefly, I'm not seeing the word Salesforce anywhere unless I'm overlooking it. And that means you are not going to show up in search engine optimization when people are looking for Salesforce talent. So we need to get Salesforce put in there. We need to get this bulleted out, and we need to break this out into one professional paragraph, one sub-professional paragraph, like events that you attend and community involvement that you have in the Salesforce space. And then the third paragraph can be just about who you are as a person, what you enjoy, where you volunteer, all that kind of stuff. Keep those at 2 to 3, maybe 3 to 4 sentences each, and that's what I would focus on. All right, so coming down to your activity, you reshared a post today and you commented on a post a month ago with an emoji face. We need more involvement. We need more details. We need more engagement. We need to feel that you are a professional, that you are a person we want to work with, that when you comment on a post, you add value. When you post something, you add value. Let's start doing that 3 to 5 times a week. Let's write a post 3 to 5 times a week. Let's comment on other people's posts with something meaningful, not emoji faces. They can be included, but it can't be the only thing. Let's connect with other people in our network and maybe send some private messages and ask people for their advice and what they're up to and how you can help them and how they can help you. All right, experience looks great. Salesforce administrator, but I know nothing about what you're doing. So you've been there for 3 months. I need some bullet points about what you're working on, what projects you're working on, how you're helping the team, how you're supporting your team, how you're supporting the company, how you're making processes more efficient, the types of challenges that you faced and how you've overcame them. That's what we need to see under that experience. For all I know, this is your dad's company and he let you list him as a Salesforce administrator. That's not what you want my mind wandering off to. You want me to know exactly what you do and exactly why you're there and exactly the value you add. Mathematics teacher. This may not look like much for anyone watching this. They're like, oh, a math teacher, that can't be related. K through 12 education is huge in the Salesforce space. Why? Well, number one, there's something called the education cloud, and employers are focusing on that, and it can add value. The biggest thing, though, is that as a math teacher, I can already make some assumptions about you. And forgive me if I'm stereotyping, but you're probably a good trainer. You're probably very patient. You're probably adept at adjusting to constant changes in your priorities and constantly the school board, the administration, the parents, the students trying to tell you how to do your job, what you're doing wrong, how to improve it, pulling you from left to right every single day, but you get through it, you get the job done, and you excel. You do that in the business world, you are better than 99% of every employee in that office. All right, so coming down, skills, teaching, education, training. Nope, we need to get those updated to Salesforce, 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 and go endorse other people so that they will endorse you back. All right, something I've noticed across a few of these profiles now, you do not have a recommendation section at the bottom. Add the recommendation section and go write recommendations for 5 people in your network. I also notice you do not have a featured section. Add the featured section, list your favorite blogs, your favorite project, your favorite post, your favorite YouTube video, your favorite TikTok account, wink, wink. List those things that show that you are passionate about the Salesforce space.